What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Futties Meunier. He is the 93 dormant right back, come right in time for the weekend league. Obviously you need 8 Bundesliga players in the weekend league to get the extra picks, and we've got the dynamic duo of Witsel and Meunier, the 2 Belgium dormant players, both coming in very nice. Meunier is obviously the first one you can get. You just have to, I think it's score with 1 Belgium player in 5 separate wins and you get him. So we've got him done. Let's have a look at him. So if you are new around here, make sure you like and subscribe on the video. We will try and get Witsel out as soon as possible, more than likely tomorrow, unless we can get him done in this review. So he is 6'3", 3-star, 4-star. Obviously right backs, we've got a few in the Bundesliga that we will discuss at the end of the review. Great pace, obviously with a shadow, gets him up to 99. Shooting wise, it's not actually that bad for a right back. Passing, great short, long is decent, curves nice, even crossing, right wing back. Maybe a little bit of an overlapping right back there. Obviously dribbling looks absolutely fantastic. Defending is on point and physicals are on point as well. 99 stamina and strength. With a shadow, it turns him into a 97 right back in the overall, 96.8 to be precise. And we do have an outside of the foot shot if you do want to give him a go. He is predominantly normally in like a position change turned into a CDM, and he normally works quite well there. So there is a chance that if you want him as maybe like a super sub, you could put him in that middle most definitely. So let's jump into Meunier. He is free, obviously, like I said, 1 Belgium goal in 5 separate wins. You get him done. 393 rated card, and then Witsel I think is a 95. So let's jump in, see what we can do with him. Straight into Meunier's feet then. Let's see what we can find from him. Good keep on the ball. Let him on that overlap. We went a little bit too early there, so didn't really get the advantage of what Meunier can offer. Going to try and find him again. We don't. We're going to find him off piece here. It's a great tackle from Akanji. Let's try again. Obviously, a lot of people will be trying to kind of push him forward just because you do need to go for Witsel. You need 8 assists with Meunier in 8 separate games. So you're going to be finding a lot of people either trying to cross it with him. It's a lovely little cross there, a little bit of a dink on the ball. Obviously, he's kind of he's one of them players, a player that can really kind of do some damage in that midfield. To be honest, I feel like you could probably go quite a few positions with him. His stats are obviously ramped up to the max, which is always nice. And with the shadow, like I said, a 97 right back. And if you've already got your right back, then you can obviously change his position if you should please. So we're going to go with a 1-2, and I feel like that's going to be the move with him. Just continuously bomb him down this wing as much as possible. And yes, the defenders probably will kind of eventually figure that out, but the pace and kind of maybe just a little bit of movement might actually do him quite well. The only thing that I do really enjoy with these objective cards at the moment is they're all so high rated. They tend to be quite decent, and I love the dynamic duo because you know you've already got somebody in mind. That's a great little ball. Oh my god, how have we managed to keep that then? That's beautiful. But you are, like I say, you've already got somebody to link him with, a perfect link as well. That's always absolutely outstanding. Sometimes you don't really get that in a lot of cards. They don't necessarily have the perfect link, whereas obviously with the dynamic duos, especially objective dynamic duos, you've actually got them both for free. So if you are using a Bundesliga team, you've got a beautiful link there. Oh, that's a great assist from Meunier. Oh, and he's even going one step further. Roberto, oh, that's poor from me. I didn't really want to go so far in. I wanted it just slight, but the indent of kind of that fake shot inside was far too heavy. Do manage to win it back at least, but that could have been a beautiful move. Constantly going down the wing, as you can see. I think he might be offside, yeah. But literally, he is an attacking wing back. If you are playing 5 at the back, then this card is an absolute dreamboat for you, because I feel like he could do literally the whole position. He's very quick. He's got a great defensive ability about him. Strength is off the charts, and he just keeps going, like literally every single time. That is a perfect ball. Gonna swing that straight in. That's a great defensive tackle though. Nearly managed to get the diving header. Meunier to see it out. Gonna try one into Waman. Back to him. Little bit of Meunier and Waman going for it. You love to see it. It's gone all the way through. Can Meunier go all the way? We're gonna go with a shot, and pretty much shouldn't have bothered. Great tackle. Watches Sane to the absolute T. Does not let him get round, and we're onto that counter-attack with our Sane. Go with the little 1-2s consistently. There it is, and he's going to judge it. Little tap in, and thank you very much, LaCroix. Meunier is not standing for any of Sane's tricks here. Waman's going to take it all the way himself. Getting all the way down his wing. Going to dip a ball in. It's great, but it's just not got any mustard on it. Kimmich trying his hardest to get back. That's a solid ball there. If he manages to get anything like this into him, got to just watch that space, and he's found it instantly, but he's done the wrong ball in my opinion. Meunier taking it away. Can we find a last ditch attack? Up into Waman. Got 1 minute left. It's 2-2. Find it into Neymar. Forgan. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. Meunier skipping past Sane. Does manage to catch up. Oh, I thought that would have been offside regardless. Ooh, nearly gets his feet onto it. Constantly, Meunier just seems to be completely on his toes. Every time he gets the ball, even if he's nowhere near him, he just manages to find the space, and that's something very, very nice from a right back. The one thing that you are noticing right there is I don't bring him up or anything like that. That is naturally how he positions himself, so you've always got to watch that he isn't necessarily pushing up too much, because obviously a good opponent will be able to just counter that instantly, whereas you will want him on stay it back if you don't want him as more of a kind of attacking right back. Even the 105th minute, still absolutely dominating Sane there. Oh, Meunier has found it. Beautiful little goal there. Obviously, the keeper was going for him to pass it, but obviously we went for the shot. We do need 2 goals with defenders, so obviously that is a perfect setup for the first one. We're going to find him again. He is absolutely fantastic on his strength. Really plays it well. Lewandowski's got to try and find something here. He's got a corner. We're going to go try with obviously a cross if we can. He is right-footed and not necessarily the greatest of crossers. The keeper's really far out there. But the one thing I have noticed is his strength is absolutely fantastic. Really, really kind of goes for the ball and doesn't let up easy. That's something that is a very, very nice trait, especially being someone who's got to win the ball at all costs most of the time. So that is a lovely little trait to have, and only so many players I've used have actually got that sort of ability where not necessarily that they never lose the ball, but they really, really push to get that ball back. Whereas some kind of, I don't know, they just half-arse it. They don't really kind of have that ability to take the ball back instantly. Look at that. That is a stunning ball from Meunier. We do find Kimmich as the receiver. Try and find somebody in the middle, but unfortunately everybody is covered. He's got a very, very good team of what's it called? Marking people. That's what I'm looking for. Just literally on everybody's tiptoes. Meunier is going to find in a bit of Neymar. That's a good defensive ability. Not necessarily the greatest play from myself to try and get that ball away. We'll try and find another assist with Meunier there, but unfortunately come up a little short with that. So going into the overall for Meunier, honestly, fantastic card. I will never, to be honest, I don't think I can ever disagree with a free card. Like we saw, if we've got Akanji, we then got Sane, we've now got Meunier, and we've also got Witsel. So obviously Witsel is the overall objective that we're going towards. He basically scored 2 goals with a defender, the Belgian one, scored 15, 3 separate games for a Bundesliga midfielder, and assist with Meunier in 8 separate matches. So obviously that is after you've got him. This is the one to actually get him. Score using Belgian players in 5 separate wins. Simple as. Normally at the moment we've got a 1 goal kind of max, so once you've scored the 1 goal they normally leave. If not, you've obviously got to try and win that one, and that is the only win objective you can do. We did whack a shadow on, and as you can see, it bumps up this whole field massively. 97, 95, 96, 94. You then have 92 centre mid. You could even probably play him left and right mid and get away with it. His crossing's fantastic, dribbling's great. Obviously his overall card is very nice feel. He is quite a tall player, 6'3", so you may find a lot of people putting him as a centre-back, as I think with the added agility balance, plus then obviously the crack defending, I feel like he could play very well there. Obviously DM is another option, but the thing you've got with the Bundesliga, honestly, is they are stacked everywhere. Centre-backs, you've got a Kanji and Alaba, perfect link there, beautiful, well, not perfect link, but perfect kind of partnership. Left back, you've obviously got Alfonso, is incredible. You've already got Piszczek, Meunier, Mukiele, Lazaro, Mbabu, Bender, Baku. The list, like I say, is just unreal. Even then, you go into kind of like the defensive mid, Kimmich, Goretzka, Witsel. You've got Javi Martinez, Delaney, defensive Bellingham still pretty much up there. You've got a lot of good players in, obviously, the Bundesliga, and I think that's what's making it harder for the choices. But I think Meunier definitely has a shot of it. If you've not got any of them players, then obviously you've got yourself one of the better right backs on the game in terms of free, efficient coins. It's just an incredible card. Overall wise, I think pace is fantastic. Defensive ability and even physical is great. Dribbling is nice. Obviously, you're not going to use it massively going forward. It's only for the objective. But obviously, it's still good for a right back. Passing's decent. Can't really argue too much there with the crossing. Shooting isn't awful, to be honest. Managed to get a good goal in to get ourselves a defensive goal. And the pace is fantastic, as I did say. Skill moves, not really too fussed with a right back. Good 4-star weak foot. Traits, we've got an outside of the foot shot. No defensive traits there. I'd say it's solid. I'd say it's absolutely solid. I'd have to give it somewhere of the regions of a 9.7, 9.8. So let me know down below if you're going to be grinding to get this done before the weekend league. If you did, let me know what you think about him. And if you've got Witsel, again, let me know down below. We'll try and get him out tomorrow if we don't get time today. Hopefully you did enjoy. That's it all for the next one. Peace.